I will never forget this as long as I live. The day I got walked out of the building after being told my position had been eliminated. The HR rep looked me dead in my eyes, these two right here, and said, "Don't take this personally." Let me just say this. Thank God I am saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Spirit because, baby. But here is the thing. If you have ever had a job taken from you in midlife and it felt personal, you're not wrong. It is personal. Not just because of the paycheck, though, yeah, that matters too, but because of everything that job meant to you, your identity, your stability, the proof. I mean, the daily walking around proof that the decades you gave to your career still mattered. And when that's gone, it doesn't just feel like a career disruption. It feels like your life shifted under your feet. So, in this video, I want to talk about three things: why this is happening on a scale most people aren't talking about, why it hits so heavy when you're midlife specifically, and what to actually do next. Not start over, not pivot, but move forward from exactly where you are. But first, allow me to introduce myself. Hey, friend, my name is Quinn, and I'm on a mission to help women in midlife create more freedom, ownership, and opportunity for themselves by turning their existing skills and experience into smart, purpose driven income streams. You know, the most dangerous thought that you can have right now, and I say this with so much love in my heart, is, "Am I the drama?" No, baby, it's not you. What we are watching right now is not a wave of individual failures. It is a structural shift. Women with 10, 15, 20 years of experience are applying to hundreds of jobs and hearing nothing back, getting filtered out by algorithms before a human ever sees their name, watching their resumes disappear into the ethosphere. At the same time, everyone is saying, "Just go start a business." Like, that's a simple sentence. Like, access and capital and a clear path aren't real things. I want to be honest with you. This is not just a career shift. The way that work works has changed, and most of us were not warned. A lot of us were raised on a very specific idea. You go to school, get your degree, build your career, stay loyal, show up, and in return, stability, security, a future that you could count on. And we held up our end, but the contract changed and nobody stood up and told us about it. Now we're watching layoffs happen during profitable quarters, people losing jobs while they're on medical leave, highly qualified, deeply experienced professionals who cannot get a call back. And underneath all of that, there's this quiet grief that nobody names, because it's not just stress. It's the specific pain of realizing that the system that you trusted, the one you built your life around, doesn't operate the way that you were told it would. And that is allowed to hurt. So here's what I need for you to understand. Losing a job at 45 or 52 or 58 is not the same as losing a job at 28. Not emotionally, not practically. When you're starting out, you're still figuring out who you are. When you're in midlife, you know. You've led teams, you've solved problems other people couldn't see, you've held things together, organizations, departments, families, communities, often simultaneously and without applause. So when that role disappears, it can feel like you disappeared, like the thing that made you legible in the world just went quiet. But I need for you to sit with this. Your value didn't disappear. The structure that held your value did. Those are not the same thing, not even close. A lot of advice right now is telling you to start over. I don't believe that's the move. Midlife women don't need reinvention. We need translation. We already have something that cannot be downloaded, cannot be automated, cannot be replicated by someone who just graduated. You have real experience, you have judgment, you have pattern recognition built over years. You have results. The problem isn't that your value isn't there. The problem is that it's still packaged in the old language: job titles, performance reviews, resume bullet points. And the market doesn't speak that language. The market responds to problems, to outcomes, to clarity. So the real question isn't what job can I get? It's what do I already know how to do that someone needs help with right now? And that's the shift. And it changes everything. Before you do anything else, just take a moment to pause. I know that feels counterintuitive. You want to move, you want to fix it, but pushing past the grief too fast doesn't create clarity. It just buries it. Feel what you feel, and then we move differently. Instead of asking, what should I do with my life, which is a question that will paralyze you, start here. What problems have I solved repeatedly? What do people already come to me for at work and in life? Where have I created results that someone else would have paid for? That's the thread. That's where your next income stream begins. Not from scratch, not from a pivot, from what you already know. One more thing, and I truly mean this. You are not meant to figure this out by yourself. What I keep seeing in communities of women right now is this quiet collective realization. If anybody is going to help us, it's going to be us. Community in this season isn't just about support, it's about perspective. Because isolation will convince you that you are behind, that everyone else has figured this thing out, that you missed something. You didn't. You are right on time for a different kind of season. And if you want to be in the room where that kind of community lives, I want to personally invite you to the Second Act Summit. This is our sixth year, April 24th and 25th in Tampa, Florida. This is not a conference where you sit back and take notes and go home feeling inspired but overwhelmed. This is a full room of women who are in it, who have experience, who have figured out what's next, and who are doing the work of building something that belongs to them. We talk strategy, we talk income, we talk about the real stuff, the grief, the reinvention, the I didn't think it would feel like this moments, and what to do about it. So, if this video found you at the right time, that room might be for you. The link to learn more and grab your seat is in the description. And if you're not quite ready for that yet, or you just want a place to start right now, I also have a short guided prompt called Your Market Match. It helps you identify your real portable skills, put language around your experience that the market actually understands, and walk away with something concrete. Not just inspiration, but a starting point. I also put that link in the description too, because you don't need to start over. You need to build from what you already know. This is not the end of your story. This is the moment that you stop building your life on someone else's structure and start building something that belongs to you. If this video resonated with you, I would really appreciate your support. All you have to do is make sure you hit that like button, share it with someone you know this could help, and most importantly, make sure you subscribe. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.